Good Monday morning, everyone. It's time for your Monday blessing. I've entitled this week's blessing, Your Posture of Peace Destroys the Enemy. Just recently, I've been discerning this assignment of tension, just of stress in the atmosphere. And so today, this Monday blessing is going to be a little more on the prophetic side. But one of the things that the Lord had said to me is it's time to take your prayer and fasting to another level. And he's giving us this instruction because there's just some demonic spirits, there's some oppressive assignments that will only be broken through prayer and fasting. And so that's an encouragement to you and to me to basically engage in that, and that would be helpful as well. But he also said this is the season where all tension is being destroyed because of your position of peace. So God gave me an instruction and pretty much a commendation for assuming the posture of peace, but he also wanted me to encourage you to do the same. God said great unity and blessing are coming to your house because you've chose to assume the posture of peace. So if you're not in a place of peace, it's not too late for you to assume that posture of peace and get in alignment with this word. God said your position of peace is a position of victory. Your blessing and praying for those who created tension is causing a great harvest of blessing and favor for you in return. So I want you to catch that. He said, your blessing and praying for those who created tension is causing a great harvest of blessing and favor for you in return. So there is an instruction in there as well that we're to pray for those who are causing tension and not get into an argumentative spirit with them. And by doing this, we're going to start to see great blessing, favor, and a harvest come into our life. God says you will continue to see assignments of tension and division broken by the power of my spirit, the spirit of love flowing through you. So that tells me I've got to keep myself in a place of love. I've got to disarm anybody who's in a stressful, argumentative attitude with the spirit of love. And I love that God's giving us not only strategy, but a promise there of favor and victory and blessing. He said your posture of peace and prayer is a position of victory. Your posture of peace and prayer is going to yield blessing and favor in return. And I know I'm repeating that, but I want to help you. I tell you what, there is nothing worse than having a physical manifestation of tension in your body and all of the problems that come from that. We don't need that in this season. And God is clearly showing us that people are not our enemy. Satan is, and he's going to try to bring division. He's going to try to get you upset. He's going to try to keep you upset, and he's going to try to destroy your peace, and in doing so, your body, your family, and other relationships. And so let's choose to stay in peace. Let's choose to obey this. Let's choose to walk in love and not allow tension to grow inside of us or inside of our relationships. God is saying that if we'll use our energy to bless and not curse, we'll reap all of these things that he has for us here. And you know, in Luke 6:28 through 30, Jesus said, to you who are ready for the truth. So you got to be ready for the truth. This is not going to happen unless you're ready for the truth. He says, love your enemies. Let them bring out the best in you, not the worst. Bless them. Wow. None of us like it when an enemy comes against us, or worse, a friend turns against us and becomes an enemy. But these are opportunities. God's saying these are opportunities for the best to come out in us and not the worst. Jesus went on to say, when someone gives you a hard time, respond with the energies of prayer. Right there. Respond with the energies of prayer. So that's where your energy needs to go, is to prayer, not into an argument, because no one ever wins an argument. He says, let your energies be spent in prayer for that person. And if someone slaps you in the face, stand there and take it. If someone grabs your shirt, gift wrap your best coat, make a present of it. If someone takes unfair advantage of you, use the occasion to practice the servant life. No more tit for tat stuff. Live generously. You know, that takes the Spirit of the living God. That takes the Holy Spirit. That takes the fruit of the Spirit to be able to do that. And so God is giving us, again, strategy, His Word, and He's showing us how we can live a victorious life and see the best come out in us in a situation like that. But we've got to choose it. So I've got some declarations for you this week. And I pray they bless you. I pray they release all tension and stress from you. And I pray that you're able to carry this out in every situation, no matter what kind of warfare you're going through. So let's say this together. I am a person of peace, not a person of tension. I use my energy to bless and pray for those who are unkind toward me. I forgive everyone, every day, for everything before the sun goes down. I live generously with my forgiveness, love, blessings, and prayer. I would rather give the shirt off my back than live in division or tension with others. I believe my generosity yields me great blessing and favor in return. I am healthy, wealthy, wise, and victorious because I always assume the posture of peace. I bless you all. I love you. And I will see you next week.
Thanks for tuning in to Pastor Verna Brown's Monday Blessing. Make sure that you subscribe to her YouTube channel, Verna Brown. Also, make sure you subscribe to all of her other social media links. And don't forget, she also has her messages from Soul Harvest Worship Center on podcast on iTunes if you search Soul Harvest Worship Center.